Well, we just had some excitement. Somebody decided not to have their dog on leash, and it come barreling down the trail directly at Teddy, and it had me worried because it was a big dog. But the owner came along and finally got the leash on the dog. Okay, let's go, Teddy. But you just never know, because some dogs can be very aggressive, and Teddy is only little. But yeah, so that's under control now, but got my heart going. I honestly thought it was a bear charging us. That's what it sounded like. So as much as I didn't want a dog attacking Teddy, I was glad it wasn't a bear, because honestly, I don't know how I would have handled that one. It wouldn't have been pretty. Okay, now everything is under control. We'll continue with the walk, and hopefully we don't have any more of those surprises. It's too bad I didn't get it on film, but you can't really film that sort of thing. Yeah, we're going to be approaching the river soon. Well, here we are at the river. These nice days are going to be very few and far between as the temperatures drop. It's actually nice and peaceful, even though I can hear a bit of road noise, but it's not really that significant. All the little birds, the chickadees, going to the feeders here. Yeah, people use different things for feeders, like plastic jugs, like this one up here. That's looks like a water bottle, probably distilled water at one time, and then they cut it open and fill it with seed. Oh, I see a bee likes that. Maybe it thinks it's a hive. Hopefully there's no hive in there. Oh my. That looks like a hive right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a chickadee. That definitely looks like a hive. Hang on, Teddy. No, you're not going in the water. The sun's in my eyes, so I'm not having a hard time seeing this. But tell me if that looks like a hive or a nest. a feeling it's a hive. It might not be in use right now because it doesn't look like it's in the best of shape, but that's a good size. They were very active this year because we took a hive down in one of our sheds that was dormant, thank goodness, but it was the size of like 2 softballs put together. It was a good size. I'm glad I didn't know about it when it was active, because that would not have been good. But we got rid of it anyway. Yeah, you just never know. Well, you know what? I think I would rather put up with something like that than put up with what the people in Florida in the Everglades are putting up with the pythons that are growing almost the size of anacondas. Oh, yeah, there's a bit of seed that somebody put down here, but oh, yeah, that's Niger seed, really tiny seeds. The chickadees love that stuff. That reminds me, I have to feed my birds when I go home. I don't feed them Niger though. I feed them the mixed bird seed. It's more affordable. I usually buy 50-pound bags, 2 at a time. And I only fill the feeders once a week. Otherwise, because they would go through it like mad. So technically I spend about $85 every month or two, which is really a lot because that's almost double what we used to pay. Yeah, so oh, coming up to a bench. Yeah, see, there's a house right there. They're very fortunate to own the land on that side of the river. Although personally, I don't think I would, as nice as it is, this river has a tendency of flooding in the spring, and it can get pretty high. So I would think, because it always breaches its banks in the winter. Only rare occasions where it doesn't. Hard to believe because it's so low, but yeah, that's what happens with the snow melt. All right, well, we're getting near the end of our journey here, so I'll let you go. And again, I hope you have a wonderful day. And please subscribe would be nice. If you could do that, do me a favor, even if you don't watch the videos, it would be nice. All right, we're signing off. Teddy says, have a great day.